What's up, guys? So most of you guys that's watching this, you'll probably watch it on the replay, right? But we're gonna get straight into it. So this is many years ago. But if you guys don't know, my name is Bear. I help 6 and 7 figure guys, right? Go from no matches, no dates, no lays, right? No women desiring them at all. We're just on dating apps in person, going to an abundance amount of dates, leveling up their digital image, and then just getting women that really desire them. Because deep down, you can lie to yourself, but deep down, every man wants women that desire them, right? Deep down, no matter what color you are, crevice of the earth you come from, green, yellow, blue, Hispanic, black, white, we all want women that really desire us, right? So let's get into it. So I went from nice guy all the way to bad boy, right? So this was like 18, 19, right? So this is when I started to understand, which a lot of guys, they start understanding they have to get better at women. The guys that don't want to get better at improving themselves and getting better with women, it's an actual skill and not just guessing and luck. Those are the guys that have their fair share with women. But the guys that don't want to get better, they just complain. They stay angry. They stay mad. They say dating apps don't work. Women are this. When all reality is, you just got to be a better catch. You got to be a better guy, right? So here's the thing. I'm like 18, 19, matched with a girl, right? And like I said, I never been far in the deep end. Some guys are in the deep end where like they're paying for it or they're, you know what I mean? They're buying stuff for her, trying to validate her like crazy, right? I never done any of that, but this is when I knew I got to get better with women. Got on a dating app, right? Tinder. I matched with this one girl in particular, right? She wasn't that far from me. So I had a good, mind you guys, I had good pictures already, right? I had good pictures. Talking for a little bit, right? I got the number. She's older than me at the time. I'm 18, 19. She's like 24, 25, right? So you know what I mean? Young guy in heat. Young guy in heat. So I'm like, let me come over, right? Essentially, I was like, what are you doing? She said she had to go to work. I was like, oh shit, let me come over. So she wanted to see if I was real because I had good pictures. So if you guys don't know, right, still am, but I was more into the acting scene / modeling scene at that time, 18, 19, agent, going on to auditions, different things like that. So I had good pictures already. I just was like, damn, fuck it. Let me put my headshots on dating apps, right? Just before I had a beard, anything like that, right? So kind of looked like a nice guy already. Didn't really have that edge to me. But there were still good pictures. So she was like, are you real? FaceTime me. So I FaceTime her and she was like, oh, okay, he's real, right? Long story short, drove over there. She told me the address. I went over there. She lived in an apartment. I'm going up the stairs, right? I end up leaving the condom downstairs, actually, right? Got an apartment. We're talking for a bit. This is when I knew I needed to get better with women, right? Because you got to escalate women, right? You got to escalate to the bedroom. And at the time, I wasn't really good at escalating to the bedroom, right? So we're talking for a little bit, right? Eventually, we got back to the bedroom, right? We end up having sex. We end up doing a deed, right? My escalation wasn't good then because it took longer than it should have, right? Just me just talking too much, right? Kind of rambling, talking too much, right? As a guy, you don't really want to do that, right? You still want to be masculine. You still want to hold your frame. You still want to be suave. And then you slowly escalate to the bedroom. I just took too damn long, right? Came over a couple of more times. There's one time in particular I came over there. This is what changed my mind. This one I was like, okay, I really need to get better with women, right? This is what changed my mind. I was sitting down in a chair specifically, and she just kept looking at me. She just kept looking at me, and she was like, man, it's just something about you, man. I just really like you, right? So, man, I had good pictures, right? I was full-fledged actor. Like I'm trying to be in Denzel at this point. Like I'm going on every audition, everything, right? So I'm like, She's like, I really, really like it. I don't know why. I just really like you. Right. But while I'm in the chair, she was like sitting down. She was like on her knees, right, as I'm in the chair. And she was kind of like as if she wanted to pull down my pants, but she didn't really do it though. But she just kept saying, I don't know, I just really like you. And at the time, she never went down on me yet, right? Um, just I just really like it. Just kept looking at me, kept looking at me. Now that I look back at it, at the time I didn't know, like, oh, she's trying to do the thing. She's trying to go downstairs. But if you don't understand women, a lot of the times they want you to escalate, right? Women kind of want things to just happen. They just want things to kind of just naturally just happen. Like, oh, my panties, they just came off while she's talking to her girlfriends, telling you about, oh, girl, he just suave my panties off, right? They kind of want things just to happen like naturally, right? So she wanted me to escalate, and I was just like, I end up not doing it, right? She wanted me to escalate. She wanted to give me the yeah. Um, and I didn't escalate, right? Came over a couple of more times, right? And then I can kind of see she was like, when women don't envision the guy that they want to envision, it's a turn off for them. So she sees a guy with a lot of muscles at the gym, and then he has a weird, soft voice, or he's just not, he looks masculine, but he's not. That'll turn a woman off, right? So this is like the last time I ever seen her. I'll never forget it. This is like the last time I ever seen her. And the sex is just it just wasn't good, right? So after that, she getting dressed, she was pissed. She was getting dressed, and she was like, she just called me flat out. I'll never forget it. This was a shift right here from nice guy to bad boy. She was like, she was like, essentially, this is exactly what she said. Never forget it. She looked me in my eyes. She said, "You're a dud." That's literally what she told me. She said, "You're a dud," right? Never forget it. So I didn't really get mad at it or anything like that. These are one of those turning things in a lot of guys' life, right? It's like you're a dud. And then never seen her after that ever again, right? Um, and then yeah, that was the change right there, guys. That was the change, right? Then that's when I kind of went down a rabbit hole. Some of you guys probably heard of AMS and started watching AMS and started watching other guys. And then that's when I understood, oh, I need to get better at dating. It's not what the movies told me. It's not what your parents told me. Oh, she wants flowers when you show up to the date and all that. It's like, nah, like women, they like a guy that can escalate. They like a bad boy. Not bad boy as in like a jerk or like putting your hands on them or anything like that. But bad boy in terms of they want a guy who can escalate. They want a guy who has a certain type of edge, right? He can do certain things. He has that aggression about him, right? He can do damage or be dangerous if he needed to be, right? So this is before like I was getting in the gym. This is before I ever started doing boxing or like Muay Thai, kickboxing. This is before any of that, right? Right. Then that's when I started to make it. That's when I started to making a transition. Then I got better at escalating when I was with more women. Then I got better of like taking her to the bedroom, saying this, saying that, not being too talkative, not trying to be too goofy or too laughy, right? Because women, they don't like nice guys. If you guys don't know it, the saying is nice guys finish last. Nice guys don't even finish the race, right? Nice guys don't even finish the race. But like I said at the time, I didn't really know that. But yeah, that's how I went from nice guy all the way to bad boy, or you can say I was never beta, so to speak, but like you can just say beta to alpha, whatever you want to say. But like I said, I've never been in the deep end with like guys they're paying for it or they're on their knees begging for it or like whatever the case may be. They're taking care of her kids that they didn't birth, like little stuff like that. Like I was never that far in the deep end, right? But yeah, man, just that nice guy. Like I'm saying, that's my whole point of why I made Elite Data Mastery. I'm not wearing a shirt right now, but if you check out my other public videos, I always wear my Elite Data Mastery shirt. That's why I did Elite Data Mastery, guys, because it's a real skill. A lot of people they won't teach you this. So a lot of guys that are struggling, they're with women that they don't want to be with, or the woman's just disrespecting them and they're just staying, or they're on a date and they're just trying to put her on a pedestal. You're trying to make her feel like why you should date me when it should be the other way around. She should want to enter your life. Because if you don't have leverage with women, they will treat you, meaning they will treat you like shit, right? If you don't have leverage, women can only submit to the guys that they deem higher than them. Do never forget that, guys. Women only submit to guys that they deem higher than them, right? So what I mean by that, if you look better, if you have more money, you have better resources, right? All those things that encompass in a guy that she likes, she's most likely to submit to you. But if she makes more money than you, she knows she looks better than you, right? She's not gonna submit to you. She's gonna be more combative. She's gonna be less submissive. She's gonna be more masculine, right? That's why they like bad boys, because bad boys, they tend to move on their own accord, right? They do things when they want to do things. Nice guys, they're free all the time, they're available all the time, and that's a turn off for women, right? Women do not, they don't like that, right? Women do not like that at all. Um, yeah, that is a super, super turn off for women. Like I said, guys, they don't like that. You want to be that guy that she wants to be a part of your life, right? You want to be that guy, not the beta chump, not the nice guy, right? Women run over those guys, they walk over those guys, right? Don't be that guy. Stand up for yourself. Like tell her, like, hey, I can't see you today, man. I'm working on myself. I can't see you today. I'm working on business. I can't see you today. I'm hitting the gym today. I'm going with friends today. A lot of guys, they get in these relationships, they start neglecting their friend group, they start neglecting the gym, they start doing all the things that attracted her, right? Because here's the thing, guys, if you stop doing the things that you did to attract her, the same way you attracted her is the same way you're going to lose her. Let me say that again. The same way you attracted her is the same way you're going to lose her, right? So all that means is that when you was on your shit, when you was in the gym, when you was lifting the heavy weights, when you was getting your body better, when you was making that money, when you was working on your self-improvement, getting a better haircut, getting a better beard, working on your looks, right? All all that got her. Everything you were doing, that's what attracted her, right? So you got to do the same thing. You got to stay on that, right? Or her eyes are gonna wander somewhere else, and she's gonna go to somebody else, right? She's gonna go find a better option, right? So that's my little story, guys. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, right? Click that bell notification. Remember, I have 6 and 7 figure guys level up their dating life, right? So if you're ready to level up your dating life, right? You're tired of how your dating life is. Maybe you're lonely at night. You want a girlfriend, long-term relationship, friends with benefits, whatever the case may be, right? Click the link in the description, right? Book a call, and I'm gonna see you guys then.